is putting a 10 million bounty on the head of Pastor Kibuloy, legal? Yan ang tanong natin.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Go ahead.
First of all, let's just make a distinction between the term bounty and the term reward.
Okay, reward.
This is a
Reward.
reward, not a bounty. A bounty is for people who should be arrested because they are convicts of a crime or they have outstanding warrants of arrest. This reward covers many things, not just the arrest, but information on the whereabouts of the various accused, no? Kasama na din po doon si Pastor Kibuloy. Naghain po kami ng opinion sa committee na to, at doon sa opinion, sinabi naman namin doon na legal ang pag-alok ng pabuya o ng reward sa mga individual na makakabigay ng impormasyon upang maaresto na makakatungo sa aresto ng isang tao. Bakit po ito legal? Unang-una, kasama ito sa trabaho namin sa justice sector. Dapat namin ipatupad ang mga criminal laws natin at hindi ito mapapatupad kung ang mga akusado ay hindi matatagpuan. Bukod doon, maliwanag naman sa ating sistema na hindi bawal ang pabuya para mahanap ang isang akusado at madala sa husgado ang isang akusado. Kumbaga, marami pang ang batas na malinaw doon na maaring magbigay ng pabuya sa mga tao na nagbibigay ng impormasyon. Kasama dito ang National Internal Revenue Code, ang Customs Modernization Act, ang Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act. At di namin na-cite sa aming opinion, kasama din ng Anti-Terror Act dito. So kumbaga, hindi lang bawal magbigay ng pabuya. May mga batas talaga tayo na nagsasabi na maaari magbigay ng pabuya.
Okay, next question. Kung ang pabuya, how about the source of the reward? Legal ba na manggagaling sa mga private individuals or it should come from government funds?
Wala namang distinction sa mga batas natin sa source, no? Sa source ng pera na magagamit bilang pabuya. At kumbaga ang mga pribadong mamamayan, may role din sila sa ating justice sector. Kumbaga may 5 pillars of the justice sector, no? Kasama dito ang law enforcers, ang prosecution, ang korte, ang mga kulungan, at kasama din ang komunidad. At nasa interest din ng ating mga mamamayan na maipatupad ang ating mga criminal laws. So para sa amin sa Department of Justice, wala pong masama kung magaling sa mga pribadong individual ang salapi na gagamitin para sa pabuya.
Go ahead, Senator Robin Hood Padilla.
Maraming salamat po, Chairman. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Peace be with you. Assalamualaikum. Po, meron na po akong tanong kay Yusek na Nicolas Felix T. Sir. Po, sir, may ano lang po ako. Kasi sabi nyo, ang sinasabi ng batas, maganda po yon. Ang sinasabi ng batas ay pwede ang private individual. May tanong lang po ako, hindi po ba maabuso ito? Kasi halimbawa, meron kang kaaway, gusto ka lang masabit, yung kaaway mo, ginawa lahat to, mapera, tapos magbibigay siya ng, kailangan po ba linangin namin yung batas at siguraduhin pa? Ano po bang inyong maisasuggest?
Sige, salamat po, Senador. Ang pabuya naman, nakasalalay yun sa criminal na complete, no? Sa criminal na action. At hindi naman natin basta-basta mabibigyan ng pabuya ang isang tao kung wala namang warrant of arrest, kung wala namang kaso na hinaharap ang mga subject ng pabuya.
Opo, sumasang-ayon po ako doon. Ang punto ko po, Yusek, ay halimbawa, ako lang po, nag-away po kami ni Senator Bato. Isang araw, di natin alam, pinakasuhan ako. Dahil siya ay nasa kapangyarihan, ako ay wala sa kapangyarihan, gumawa siya ng paraan. Ngayon, hindi ko alam na may kinausap din siya. Sinabi niya dun sa kausap mo, pare, ikaw ang ng pera dyan, ng reward. So, meron na siyang sariling motibo po, di ba po? Hindi po pwede. Ako po yung nagsasuggest para kami po yung makagawa ng batas. Hindi ko po kayo tinuturuan. Kayo po ay resource speaker. Kayo po ang magbibigay sa amin ng idea bilang kayo tiga DOJ. Sa tingin niyo po ba dun sa batas may kulang na kailangan ilagay natin dun sa batas na una, kilala natin kung sino tong nagbibigay ng pabuya na ito ay walang pansariling interes na mapahamak yung tao. Yun lang po ang ibig ko pong sabihin.
Maaari po natin tingnan yan, no? Siguro mas maganda i-consultahin natin yung mga privacy experts natin. Kasi nga yung identity ng donor, ano to maaaring consider to na confidential information. At siguro kung mamumungkahi ko po, mag-imbita po tayo ng resource person mula sa National Privacy Commission upang mabigyang linaw to.
Opo, napakaganda po niyan. Siguro maganda din kung sino po yung inireklamo. Dapat siguro, para po sa akin, alam niyo po kasi ang batas dapat sa konstitusyon ang linaw na ang isang tao na pinagbibintangan dapat ibigay natin ng full force na siya din naman ay mabigyan ng due process. So, malinaw po yun, sir. Alam niyo naman po yun. Yun lamang po, parang sa akin lang, meron lang baka magamit. Ang batas po, ginagawa na po natin yan. Di ba po, naglilinang tayo ng mga batas para proteksyonan lahat. Kaya maganda po yung suggestion ninyo. Recorded naman po yun, Chairman. Makapag-usap po tayo kung paano natin liliwanagin yan sa batas para ang lahat ng karapatan ng Pilipino ay napapangalagaan. Maraming salamat po, Yusek.
Kaya nga, pulapan ko lang yung sinabi ni Senator Romeo Padilla. Para sa iyo, Yusek T. Halimbawa, yung nga, sabi niya, ako magkakawaran of arrest. Or ikaw, magkakawaran of arrest ka. Tapos ngayon, kasi ang nakalaban mo, may nasagasaan ka na malaking tao. Ngayon, malaking tao yung mayaman. May pera. May kapangyarihan. Mag-offer siya ngayon ng reward para mahuli ka. Well, it's perfectly legal. As you said, wala tayong problema dyan. Pero yung ethical aspect, moral aspect of that act, na sabihin mo na ganito na pala ang hustisya natin sa Pilipinas. Mayaman yung kalaban ko. Mabilis akong nahuli. Of course, wala akong question. May warrant ako Pero yung ang pagpatakbo ng justice system ay driven by reward na nanggagaling mismo sa kalaban ko. Di ba? Unfair para sa'yo, di ba? Parang baka-unfair naman itong hustisya na ito. Mabilis akong nahuli dahil mapera yung nag-complain sa akin. Regardless kung ano yung kaso ko. Halimbawa, inagawan ako ng lupa. I was oppressed. Mayroong opresyon. Inagawan ako ng lupa ng tao na yan. Because magaling siya, mayaman siya, kayang-kaya niya akong palabasan ng warrant, nakasuhan ako. Ngayon, siya pa ang magpuput up ng reward against sa'yo. What do you think? As a ordinary citizen, mukhang merong hindi tama, mukhang legal nga. Kung legal, pero para sa atin, ethically, morally. Ano tingin mo?
Para sa amin po, Senator, Mr. Chairman, yung reward, ibang usapan ng reward doon sa kaso. Yung due process naman, doon sa kaso dumadaan yun Kung,
I'm talking about the case. Yung pagbibigay ng reward lang ang tinatanong ko, personal mo na opinion. Kung ikaw ngayon ang hinahanap ng batas, kalaban mo nga, may pera, kaya niya mag-put up ng reward. Magbibigay siya ng reward ngayon. Anong feeling mo?
ang opinion po namin, hindi po pinagbabawalan ang pabuya at kumbaga dahil nga ang komunidad
Yung nga,
may
I have heard your
Yeah.
point already. Legal. From the legal point of view, it's perfectly legal. Wala akong problema. Tatanong lang ko sa iba yung about
okay.
personal, moral, ethical. Tao tayo hindi man tayo lahat abogado. Tao tayo. Nagkuhan lang tayo ng tama ba ito? But anyway, we stick to what is legal.
Yes.
Pagdating sa usapan dito, ako lang, I am just approaching you sa human side. Okay? So, thank you. Attorney Torion, you're raising your hand?
Yes, Your Honor. I would just like to politely respond to the statements made by Secretary Abalos, Your Honor, as well as Undersecretary Felix T. that this is not disallowed. In effect, this is legal. With due respect, I disagree because the provision of Section 7D of Republic Act 6713 is very clear, Your Honor, with due respect to our Honorable Secretary, and that During the press conference, he clearly said that there is this reward, implying implanting into the minds of the people that he already received it. But he clarified it today that he did not receive the award yet. But if we read the law, Your Honor, the clear letters of the law state public officials and employees shall not solicit or accept directly or indirectly. So even indirect acceptance, therefore, Your Honor, is covered within the great prohibition under Section 7D. And what are those disallowed to be indirectly accepted or solicited? Any gift, gratuity, favor, Your Honor, entertainment, loan, or anything of monetary value. The fact that the Secretary, Your Honor, entertained the reward is in effect an indirect favor that he granted upon the person unidentified to put up this award. And this is even made graver, Your Honor, in the light of the fact that this was done in the course of his official duty as the supposed implementer of the law, or in connection with any operation being regulated by or any transaction which may be affected by the functions of their office. He is the Secretary of Interior and Local Government who manages the entire gamut of government operations insofar as law enforcement is concerned. Therefore, he should have high moral as well as legal ethics to refuse such favor, Your Honor, directly or indirectly, because public office is a public trust. Any air of suspicion must be prevented, Your Honor, to be accorded to him. So therefore, if we read cases regarding the Villanueva case, Office of the Ombudsman versus Maria Rowena Regalado, Your Honor, it is very clear that any air of suspicion, if you are a public officer, especially in the case of Secretary Abalos, who heads the PNP, Your Honor, he has direct administrative supervision over the PNP. He commands them, Your Honor. Then he should have exercised that becoming modesty to entertain directly or indirectly any favor from any person, because that would cast aspersion insofar as his reputation. It is illegal under the law, Your Honor. That is being said with due respect, Your Honor.
Yes, Attorney. Before I recognize Secretary Abalos, pakibasa nga ulit yun, yung sinabi mo kayo na gratuity, favor.
Public officials shall not solicit or accept directly or indirectly. Yung word na indirectly eh.
Okay, so
Yung
ano yun?
sasabit eh. Any gift, gratuity, favor,
Gratuity, favor,
entertainment,
entertainment.
loan, or anything of monetary value. An award has a monetary value. Then he is prohibited from entertaining that directly or indirectly because it has monetary value, especially in this situation, Your Honor, that it is in the course of his official duty. That is Section 7D, Your Honor, or in connection with any operation being regulated by or any transaction which may be affected by the functions of their office. He is supposed to implement the law. Now, he has already invited reward hunters, if you don't want to call it bounty hunters, Your Honor, to go after Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy, even if our motion for reconsideration with the Department of Justice is still sitting, Your Honor. Even if the Department of Justice has not acted upon the case for 4 years, Your Honor, and all of a sudden, it was resolved in the height of the Senate investigation by Senator Hontiveros, Your Honor. And there is now a warrant of arrest, and we are still questioning the validity of the warrant of arrest, Your Honor. And now, the good secretary is offering the reward from private persons. Note, Your Honor, that PNP did not even offer an award. Why, Your Honor? Because they have their own NAPOLCOM memorandum circulars as to what are the requisites before you can put up an award. That is NAPOLCOM Memorandum Circular 2019 as amended by NAPOLCOM Circular number 2021, Your Honor, that's 063. So therefore, Your Honor, the NAPOLCOM is governed, Your Honor, by certain rules as to when you can offer a reward. Yet, the Secretary of Interior and Local Government is Vilma all of a sudden is entertaining and is even announcing to the whole world this reward system which is not in accordance with the NAPOLCOM circular, Your Honor.